If you are not yet a believer in Hugh Freeze, you need to start believing right now, because he just landed another transfer in Justin Rogers, who's coming from Kentucky. He's a big defensive lineman on the interior. Once again, a player that we very much needed and should be able to immediately play for Auburn, add some depth to this roster, but more importantly, start. And it just continues to show what Hugh Freeze is putting together at Auburn. And it's just incredible. I keep saying it, but it really is. He's been able to do this in only a few weeks, and it shows you what is possible at a school like Auburn when you have a coach who is competent in recruiting. And so looking at Justin Rogers, he played at Kentucky for 3 seasons. During that time, I don't believe he completely started until his last season, this past season. I think he just played a few games in 2020. He played about 8 games in 2021, and then he was a starter in 2022. So I'll go over his 2022 stats for you real quick. Justin Rogers had 36 tackles this past season, 9 solo, and 27 were assisted, and half a sack. I always wonder how you get half a sack. I guess it's a shared sack kind of thing. But he had half a sack. But he's a huge guy, and if you look at his PFF grade from last season, he had I think it was a 71.3. 71.3. And that made him one of the top interior defensive linemen in the SEC. So I don't want to understate how big of a win this is for Hugh Freeze and Jeremy Garrett. This is a big win. This is huge. This is awesome. And if you've not been keeping up, Auburn has been in the top of the transfer portal rankings, not the very top, but pretty close. And I believe now we're around number 3, I believe, in the transfer portal. I think we're only behind Colorado and one other school. But I've not seen the rankings update since Justin Rogers was added. But I imagine it could make us go up a little more. But I did see this, we are number 1 in the SEC in the transfer portal. So how cool is that? That quick, we've had a turnaround, and now Hugh Freeze is the king of the transfer portal. Sorry, Kiffin. But once again, this is just a win for Auburn, a win for Hugh Freeze, a win for Jeremy Garrett, and you can just see the pieces starting to come together, and they're really putting a quality team together. And I'm already seeing some people, some haters out there saying that we're putting a G5 team together. That stuff needs to stop. Like stop it. Obviously, Justin Rogers is an SEC guy. Played for Kentucky for 3 years. We have plenty of SEC experience. We have plenty of transfers who are coming from other schools. Don't downplay their ability. Don't downplay them just because they're coming from a G5 school. But like I said, focusing on Justin Rogers, I think he's going to be a quality player who can start immediately. He's a big guy. I did not tell you this. He's 6'3", and somewhere between, I found different weights for him. He's between 311 and like 325, somewhere in there. I don't know his latest weight. I believe he slimmed up a little bit, but he's still enormous. Still enormous, and should be a very, very quality player for Auburn on the interior of the defensive line. That's all I've got in this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll continue to update you as these recruits and transfers keep coming to Auburn. War Eagle, hit like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.